difference between service dogs and therapy dogs. Joining us today from that place for pets, Joellen, and we've got Wave too. So thanks for coming today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
This can be a touchy topic, and you see these kind of dogs in both places, service and therapy.
Yes.
Give us the lowdown. What's the difference?
So truly, a service dog is a dog that has received training to perform specific tasks for their handler to help with their safety or disability. But they are, you know, if you have a disability and you have a dog that can be specifically trained to help you, but it is just for you.
Top of my head is like dogs for a blind person.
Correct.
Correct. That is a service dog.
That's a service dog. That's a perfect example. But it can even be such, one of our trainers from that place for pets, some years ago trained a Pomeranian for an elderly person that lived in assisted living, but she had some issues with falling. And they taught the dog to go over to the lady and lick her face, and if the lady didn't respond, they had taught the dog, like all of those places have, you know, like an emergency pull. Yeah. They had attached that to a little paddle, and they taught the dog to hit that paddle to get help for her.
So that's a service,
there's a really, and those dogs are protected by law, the American with Disabilities Act, the Air Transportation Carrier Act, the Federal Rehabilitation Act, Housing and Urban Development, to protect those dogs legally for, so that people can have them and take them into public places. A little bit of the issue, you can buy the vests online. And that's a disservice to those people that truly need a service dog. So and those dogs also, you know, say for instance, if you have a service dog, I should not ask even to pet that dog. Those dogs are working and they need to be focused on what they're doing, but they can be trained to do endless things for people. I mean, dogs are truly amazing.
Awesome. Yeah.
So then we have therapy dogs. So therapy dogs help either with psychological issues or even a physiological issue, and they also have to be trained. There are various organizations that will certify those dogs, but the big thing with a therapy dog, the dog has to have the right temperament. They've got to be easygoing. They've got to be go with the flow. And everybody gets a dog and says, oh, I'm going to make it a therapy dog. Unfortunately, not everybody's dog is a therapy dog. They may be too timid, and good grief, that doesn't mean they're not a great dog.
For sure,
they're just, there are things that you really have to consider the temperament of the dog. And again, any dog can do it. I mean, I had a toy poodle that was a certified therapy dog, and they liked her because she was small enough I could put her on people's laps, on a bed. You know, so that worked out well. But then we have people through that place for pets that do therapy visits with Great Danes and a Saint Bernard. You know, we also have a therapy dog class. Now, we don't offer that on like our other classes are very regulated. I mean, you know, when we do them. The therapy dog, if you're interested, you need to call, because we wait till we get a few people that are interested, then we go, okay, you know, in a month or 6 weeks, we're gonna do you know, a 4-week session. But the therapy dogs don't have the same legal status as a service dog. But, you know, the dogs, in both manners, add so much to our lives. Certainly. And you know, but they just need to have the proper training, the proper certification.
Need to get the difference. Thank you very much for telling us today.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. First Edition continues in a moment.